Every week, a new band. Brought to you by NZ On Air. Active Life! Yeah.
Chain and sharpen their teeth. I've been thinking of unleashing the beast. Kerosene man, you make it easy to feast. Sacrifice yourself for the needs of the beast. Kerosene man, you make it easy. just well, I've been praying to the porcelain doll. Blow by blow, lie by lie, you just wasted a year of my life. Well, I've been praying to the porcelain doll, and I can't keep this shit down anymore. I've been fucking all my shame into the ground, you know. Looking good, you're looking fine. Hold my hand, kiss my neck. Strip me down, fill me up. Looking good, you're looking fine.
Kia ora koutou katoa, kei te whakaronga mai koe ki te Radio Active FM and today's Active Live session made with support from New Zealand On Air. Ko Amiria toku ingoa, and we are joined live in studio by Ingrid and the Ministers. Kia ora.
Kia ora.
How's it going?
Good, thank you.
Some
yeah.
technical difficulties?
Oh yeah, my guitar just cut out right before my big solo.
No!
That's okay. It happens. It just, the power went. It's back on track now.
Okay, good. Too powerful you are. You almost need like a fan in that room with the wind blowing and the rock music. And
Yeah, that'd be nice.
It's a pleasure to have you all in this afternoon. Would you like to introduce the room?
Yeah, of course. We've got Kim Andrews on drums, a Minister of Drumming. We've got Scott Maynard on the bass, James Morgan on guitar, and I'm Ingrid on guitar as well.
And my first question for you all is, if you were a Griffin's biscuit, which type would you be? Or I suppose any. You were talking about just cookies generically earlier, so.
I mean, I'm an Arnott's girl, you know.
Oh,
No,
okay.
that's bullshit. A cookie, yeah. Well, we already know that Kim's a Girl Guide biscuit.
Chocolate,
Girl Guide.
obviously.
As a band, I think something wholesome but with a bit of edge, you know, like something chocolate coated. James says, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of different biscuits. But chili toffee pop.
Oh,
There you go.
wow. Be specific. Yes, thank you. And happy release day to you
Thank
today. Such a groovy tune. Tell me a little bit about the process creation behind this track.
Well, this was one that I had kind of floating around for a long time, and we started playing it, and then I hated it, and so we didn't play it for ages, and then brought it back out last year sometime, and it kind of finally made sense. And you know, it felt a bit early to be doing it. It's kind of weird. It's like, oh, this is, it's not ready. But then it kind of fell into place, and we just really enjoyed playing it. And like when we got the kind of build up happening, and we played around with that quite a lot, and that was really fun. And then we're like, sweet, this is good.
Yeah, cool. So has it sort of changed shape from that initial?
Yeah, I think it was more jammy, like less of a clear, build up. It was more just kind of ongoing, like same kind of level. But I wanted to experiment with a few more dynamics.
Cool, and it's found its place now.
Yeah, feels good.
Yeah, some other really cool stuff that's been on your Instagram and YouTube recently are little cover videos and bits and bobs. How have you chosen these pieces, and is that related to this new stuff you're releasing?
That's a great question. You've done your homework. They're kind of a lot of them are blues tunes because I love blues, and I've been for the last few years really digging into it,
Yeah, yeah.
and so a lot of it is what influences what I write, and so I thought it would be cool to just share a bit of those influences. And it also, actually, I've realised it's a great thing having them online because it forces me to actually get them to a state where I can, perform them, even if it's just not the whole song. It's like, okay, now it's,
Right,
I'm not, because it's so easy to just slack off and just kind of jam and noodle for ages. But it's like, okay, right, I want to actually get this good enough.
Does it kind of help you learn like new skills or new ways to use instruments?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like little riffs and techniques. Yeah, definitely.
And so a cool way to then bring that into your own music, I guess.
Yeah, and it just kind of seeps in when it wants to.
Cool. Speaking of your own music, big year for you guys. Album release in April. Buffhead. That's like a word I don't use very often. Haven't heard in a while.
Yeah,
Is it
it's
something?
Australian.
Is it something you use?
It's actually something that my friend Seamus and that our old guitarist would just kind of throw around
Oh, you
a lot, and I just loved it. I thought it was such a great word, and it's kind of an inoffensive, insult, which was why I liked it. I was like, oh, you won't offend too many people, I think, by using it, but it's really satisfying to say still.
It is, yeah, for sure. And what came first, like the single or the title?
I think the single,
Mm-hmm.
Buffhead, came first, and then I was like, let's just call it Buffhead.
Yeah, I like it. I'm going to stick with it.
Yeah, and it kind of encapsulated a lot of the album, I think.
And this album has been making the waves. It really speaks as an album. There's a lot of content, a lot of messages throughout it. But I feel like it also shouts because people throughout the world are enjoying it and engaging with it. What's that experience been like?
Oh, it's been cool, yeah. We've got a distribution company who's based in London, so it's been really lucky they've been putting stuff out there in Europe and the States and stuff, which is, fantastic. And yeah, it's cool because one of the songs got on Broken Wood Mysteries, which I was like so stoked about. I was like, yeah, we're going to be on a detective show. And then it felt, yeah.
And so wait, is that why it's called Broken Wood Mysteries?
No, it's the series, and then they just use one of our songs in it, yeah. But no, it's been great. It's really nice, just getting nice messages from people who like the music.
Yeah,
awesome.
And what was it like while you were over there? Summer in London?
Yeah, it was cool. I met a lot of people, and it was like basically doing the old networking thing, meeting people, hanging out, played a couple of wee gigs. And I'm going to go back next year.
Awesome.
And do more.
Exciting stuff. What else is coming up for you guys? A video perhaps in the works to go along with the single?
Yep, we've got a music video coming out sometime in the next 2 weeks, being edited as we speak.
I like the idea of a mystery release.
Yeah, like why would you want to overplan, No, it'll be great. It's Black Lantern are the video company who made it, and they're amazing. They've really beautiful stuff, and they're making a music video for us.
So is that one's gonna be like in tangent with these last 3 or 4 videos you've released?
Yeah, it's got similar political themes. And Rich, the director, said you do a lot of walking in your music videos. And I was like, yeah, I think that might be the theme as well.
Nice.
Walking, wearing weird outfits.
Themes of walking.
But it's about, I basically set fire to a supermarket in it, and so it's about the cost of living crisis. Not inciting violence. Don't try it at home. But it's about how difficult it is. Like I just steal all these groceries that I can't afford because I
would have
cannot
been
afford
cathartic to make it.
Yeah, it was great. I was just throwing them everywhere.
Your music videos are so striking, though, the way that they all center around you, and you've been co-directing them. Same with this one as well.
This one, I came up with some of the ideas, but I wasn't really the
Where
director.
does that sort of vision come from, though, of it really centering around your image and following you walking, or shots, long distance shots of you dancing and things like that?
Great question. I honestly don't know, and I think I just like I used to be an actor, so had this theatre background, so I really like dressing up and dancing. Um, honestly, I'm not too sure.
That seems
Just what
like
it
a
feels
pretty
right.
valid reason,
Yeah.
though. Yeah. And are you kind of like creating a cinematic universe here with these fun videos, or are they kind of standalone pieces? It feels like
Yeah.
they could be Easter eggs
Mm.
for watchers.
I did have the idea of making, I haven't done it, but it was like a whole album, like because of the housing crisis, like a different music video in different rooms of a house, and the whole
Wow.
album's like around the house. That's a huge project, and it hasn't,
That would be
eventuated.
cool.
But there's definitely, I'm definitely tend to think linking things together. I really
Mm.
like linking things together and themes, and
Yeah, I like that idea. Would it be like that each song relates to a room, though, or we just find a crazy house with some fun rooms and spaces?
I
And
think we'd make it relate, to the room or
yeah.
something, it would say something about that space, and
Yeah. What's the laundry song?
Oh, the laundry song. Um, Maybe Porcelain God, Like that's the
True.
toilet song, but also it could be toilet and laundry.
My when I was doing my research for this
Yeah.
afternoon, and just Googled porcelain god was just nothing else, like getting random. It just came up with a bunch of listings for like secondhand little porcelain figurines,
I love
and
that.
they were actually really cool.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe add to watch list.
Oh my God, merch. Just like this
Merch.
porcelain God, porcelains that you can smash.
Yeah, that's fun. Cathartic
Yeah.
again. And the last time that you were performing here at Radioactive was 2019,
Oh my God, yeah. Ages ago.
yonkers ago.
Yeah.
And is it fair to say that you sounded kind of different?
No, I don't know. Yeah. And that was just, I think there was just two guitars and a backing vocalist. Yeah. Yeah, we've definitely developed and gotten louder and nastier, I think.
How has this development come about? Like, was it somewhere you were always wanting to go, or have you had new influences and new ideas that have just
Yeah.
forced you to change in a
Yeah,
fun
I
way?
think a bit of everything. And
Yeah.
also the people I meet. Like, I think so much of music is like who you meet and who you jam with and who you kind of inspires you. And I've just had so many people like that in my life who I've just nerded, you know, with for hours and talked about all this stuff. And so that is a big influence on like who I listen to and then what fuels me. I just follow what, gives me energy.
Yeah, that actually follows perfectly or beautifully through to my next question, which is kind of about you guys as a group, because you've persisted for many moons, and through how many election cycles? Like, is this going to be your third?
Probably our third. Oh my God. Nah, really sick.
So how have you found that balance and kept thriving as an ensemble and making what you make?
Yeah, well, it's always a balance. Like, I think I'm like always kind of powering ahead. Like, I just want to, I'm happy being like a driving force, and then whoever wants to kind of jam with me, I'm like, yes, go on. But it's hard, it's hard because life happens and people like have things happen and have to go and do other things. And like, there's definitely had some, tough moments of like, oh, do we, keep going if it's like not the original group and all that. But I mean, yeah, I really enjoy, playing with these guys and just keeping, to me, it's just like, well, I want to do this, so I'm just going to keep going and go with what happens.
Just like an
Yeah.
election cycle, you get new ministers. I
Yeah,
guess,
exactly.
when that comes. Gosh, I didn't even mean to say that. It just came out. And tonight, gig night at
Yeah.
Newtown Sports Bar.
Yeah.
It's kind of a funky venue. What are you looking
Oh,
forward to about playing there?
it's the best. Like, it's our crowd,
It's your
Like,
local.
yeah, it's our local. And I like it because it's not fancy. It's just like you go,
Play some
sit
pool
down.
afterwards.
Yeah, exactly.
Do a little bit of karaoke.
Yeah, karaoke will be happening after the gig, and even I had to tell poor Andrew. I was like, "Hey, I'm not sure we can do it in between the sets. Like, I think that he offered, and I was like, thank you, but I think we'll just keep it to our music, and then afterwards we can do
Yeah,
karaoke.
that's so thoughtful, but it just might not quite work. Yeah. Cool.
But yeah, come along down. It's 8 p.m. at the doors,
Mhm.
and it's like $20 if you can afford it. 15 if you can't. My mum's on the door. If you speak nicely to her, she'll probably let you in. So just
Great. Best kind of ticket system. And there's been a lot of chatter about this gig, about projections accompanying some visuals for the music. Tell me more.
Yeah. So my friend Will Hadwin is an amazing artist, and his mate Shane together have put some analog projection together.
Whoa.
So I'm not actually entirely sure how that works yet because I'm so old. I don't know. But yeah, it's like some of his artwork. He's going to be like projecting it real time, like with the slides and like properly. Yeah.
Wow,
doing it
that's
all, so it's
awesome.
real neat.
Have you seen the stuff, or is a bit of
Ye-
it going to be like surprise?
Bit of surprise. I kind of know the style,
Yeah.
but it will also be a surprise. Yeah.
Cool. That's going to be such a visually. You've got to be there, right?
Yeah.
To see what it's like. Yeah.
Exactly.
And so my final question for you today.
Mm-hmm.
This is my little segment that we talked about before, about asking a question forward to the band next week. So a question that maybe you've never been asked or would like to be asked in an interview or think you should be, or just something you'd want to know about an artist as an artist. Do you have a question for next week's mystery guest?
Does anyone else have one? Yeah. Oh, what's the most illegal thing you've ever done?
You're going to stick with that?
Sorry, you can come, karma. The biscuit one was just tough, you know. That was awful.
You found it too hard to answer yourself. Yeah, no, fair. Okay, what's the most illegal thing you've ever done? They'll enjoy that next week. Well, last time we had Death Tripper in, and they wanted to know that if you absolutely had to, would you rather go on a date with Chris Luxon or David Seymour?
Oh my god, that's awful. I don't even know if I can decide.
You absolutely have to, though.
Oh my god.
You can phone a friend.
Kim. Scott. James.
So hard.
I feel like David Seymour got more hair. I quite like having a bit of hair.
Definitely
And
has
then-
more hair.
But that's literally as much as I can. Oh my god.
He
No,
can dance as well.
He can
like,
dance. Yeah, he can dance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god. Kill me now. David Seymour. Oh god.
He'll be at the gig.
You're
You'll be
so
at the
strong and
gig.
brave. Yeah, he will be at the gig now.
Oh, wait till I see him. Oh man.
Well, that was fun. And so you have a couple more songs for us?
Yep, we do. My guitar will work. Yep. Book us a room just for one night. I'll bring the booze. Please be on time. This place is as silent as the grave. Soundproofed walls keep the world away. I would like to live with you in another place and time, but you can't split your world in two. So let's just lie here. Let's just lie here. Let's just lie here for one night. around us like an old tombstone. Stuff will bring chocolate and flowers, compliments and compliments and compliments in the next life. I think of you when I walk along the beach. I think about screaming into dead eternity. I lost you between those sheets of time, but all that passes, but all that passes, all that passes is still worth our while. I wanna feel what it's like with you. Wake up lying next to you. Hold your fragile mind. Disappear between those sheets of time. I wanna feel what it's like with you. I wanna wake up lying next to you. Between those sheets of time. Do we have time for one more? All right. No, I won't abuse you. No, I won't collude with you. No, I won't make you feel like you're a little boy. The priest in his magic gown, he holds you in his palm. He made you feel a bit insecure. Wipe away your sins. Wipe away your sins. In a way, it's easier to ask for a fist, but it's not God you're messing with, it's with her you gotta plead. I won't be the devil out of you, you won't respond to me. I won't reach scars for you, just take responsibility. Take responsibility. I don't wanna be looking at God this way. Fuck what people say, nothing to say.
has been Ingrid and the Ministers, live in studio for this active live session made with New Zealand On Air. You can catch them in a number of hours at Newtown Sports Bar with music, art and karaoke. I've been Amidia Kakite.
Active Live. Friday, 3:30. Every week a new band. In studio. Brought to you by NZ On Air.